KSMO, Salem.
This is AP News. I'm Rita Foley. Millions of Americans are going to feel some brutal heat in the next few days. The AP's Donna Waters got this.
It's the first heat wave of the season, and National Weather Service meteorologist Mark Chenard says California, Arizona, and Nevada will be getting the worst of it.
It really starts picking up today, but then really peaks in that Wednesday to Friday time frame across the West. And we're looking at high temperatures, well in the 90s and 100s, well above average for the time of year.
On Monday, the high in Phoenix already was 103 degrees Fahrenheit and 105 degrees in Needles, California. But Chenard says there will be some relief in a few days. I'm Donna Water.
Today's the day lawyers for both sides address the jurors in Hunter Biden's gun trial, opening statements. And then, says the AP's Michael Kunzelman,
the first witness is expected to be an FBI agent who investigated the case. So Hunter Biden is charged with 3 felony counts related to the purchase of a gun in 2018. 2 of them are for false statements that he allegedly made in applying for the gun when he said that he was not an addict, when in fact, I think he's admitted as much in his memoir, and the government alleges that he was an addict at the time he made that gun purchase and lied about it. Well, the trial's expected to last at least through the week. Whether or not they go into next week, we're not sure yet, although the jurors were told to prepare for that. So the government starts with their case after opening statements, and then Hunter Biden's lawyers will have a chance to call their own witnesses before the jury hears closing arguments, sometime maybe late this week or next week.
We should hear today from President Biden about what he's doing to limit U.S.-Mexico border crossings. He's expected to announce his most aggressive unilateral move yet to control the numbers at the border. Would you buy an EV? About 4 in 10 adults say they would be at least somewhat likely to buy an electric vehicle, according to a new AP poll. This is AP News. On its way home, a spacecraft from China that's been visiting the moon.
The China National Space Administration says its Chang'e 6 probe has lifted off from the far side of the moon. Touchdown Sunday in the South Pole Aitken Basin, an impact crater created more than 4 billion years ago, 8 miles deep with a diameter of 1,500 miles. China's Xinhua news agency describes it as the oldest and largest of such craters and says it may provide the earliest information about the moon, possibly from materials ejected from deep below the surface as a result of the huge impact. Chang'e 6 collected rock and soil samples and is headed back with them. The re-entry capsule is due to return to Earth in the deserts of China's Inner Mongolia in about 3 weeks. Missions to the moon's far side are more difficult because it doesn't face the Earth and communications require a relay satellite. I'm Ben Thomas.
And I'm Rita Foley, AP News.
This summer is about to get hot, and you'll look the part in the Cardinals all-over print shirt. Head to the ballpark on Friday, June 7th to see the Cardinals host the Rockies. That night, 25,000 fans ages 16 and older will take home their own stadium-exclusive Cardinals all-over print shirt, courtesy of Coca-Cola and Walmart. Great seats remain. Secure yours today at cardinals.com/promotions.
This is Miles Michaelis. Get your tickets now at cardinals.com.
Is credit card debt weighing you down? Are you losing sleep at night worrying about how much you owe? Have you ever used one credit card to pay off another credit card, just prolonging the problem? You're not alone. Half of all Americans are dealing with troubling credit card debt. But there is an answer. Zero Debt USA has proven strategies to eliminate that troubling credit card interest and get you out of debt fast. They can often get your monthly payment down to less than half of what you're currently paying. Work with a company that can help. Visit ZeroDebtUSA.com. Again, ZeroDebtUSA.com.
With growing season underway and next year already in sight, the Missouri Fertilizer Control Board encourages producers to consider a split nitrogen application strategy. Splitting your nutrient application will better protect your budget and support crop yields. Don't rely on last year's plan. Start working with your local retailer to finish this season strong. Learn more at mofcb.com/nutrient-management.
Our forecast is calling for some rain today. We might get it pretty quick here in the next hour or so. Parts of Dane County will be getting it. I won't say everybody in Dane County is going to get it because it does look like the northwestern corner of Dane County may be spared any rain this one, but we should see some light showers come through. Now, I'm not going to say everywhere is going to be spare, but there still may be a little pop-up shower out that way, just like there will be coming through Dent County, pretty much most of Dent County. But there will be some gaps out there to where you may not see any rain whatsoever this morning. So, 40% chance of getting some showers. That should all be pretty much out of our area by 10 o'clock at the latest this morning, probably closer to 9. Clouds off and on most of the day today. We're going to have a southerly breeze, 5 to 10, and a chance of getting a little bit of gusts. They're pretty good, up to about 15 to 20 miles an hour. So, yeah, well, it's very, very possible to see some of that coming in our way. But the clouds will be hanging around. Winds are going to be within reason, so not too bad there. Now, later on tonight, a good chance getting some showers and thunder showers. And most of this is going to be after midnight. Clouds will be... Well, I'll say we may actually clear up a little bit this afternoon. We might see some sunshine, and then clouds will come back in tonight. But whatever that situation may be in that time frame, we're still going to have about a 70% chance of getting some rain. So we may have a little break this evening, come right back with a 70% chance of showers overnight, 30% chance of showers in the morning till about maybe noon, and then the clouds will move out and some sunshine will move in. We will have a northwesterly breeze come Wednesday. We'll have a high of about 82 degrees on Wednesday after a low tonight of about 65. Then clear skies by Wednesday night, low of 59. More sunshine Thursday, high of 83 with northwesterly breezes. Clear Thursday night, low of 56, and sunny Friday, high of 82. Again, right now, there are a few scattered showers in the Dent County area, and I won't say everywhere because it's not. They have some scattered showers directly to our south, right around Echo Bluff right now, all the way up to, I would venture to say, just south of Salem. Probably, yeah, well, okay, maybe out close to the airport area, maybe just a little bit south of that right now. So a little bit of shower activity there. There's some out of Lake Spring, a couple of pop-ups out there. Another one down around the bunker areas. I told you about that one earlier today. And another one probably down around the Marcoute Tower at the moment. So a little bit pop-up little showers here and there, all the way through Dent County except for the northeast corner, but that is the direction that these rains are moving. So if you're heading that direction, none of these are severe, by the way. Just a little bit of light to steady rain, a couple of them for just a very, very short period. And again, they should be moving out of our area probably no later than 9 o'clock at the very, very latest. All righty, keep it right here. News is next, and we come right back after this.
Angie's List is now Angie, and we've heard a lot of theories about why.
I thought it was an eco move. Fewer words, less paper.
No, it was so you could say it faster.
No, it's to be more iconic.
Must be a tech thing.
But those aren't quite right. It's because now you can compare upfront prices, book a service instantly, and even get your project handled from start to finish.
Sounds easy.
It is, and it makes us so much more than just a list. Get started at Angie.com. That's ANGI, or download the app today.
Let's meet the Town and Country Bank lending team. Andrew Wynn, Sammy Parker, and Doug Barnes. They're here to help you achieve your financial goals with personalized lending solutions tailored just for you. Whether you're looking to buy your dream home, expand your business, or pursue any other financial endeavor, the Town and Country Bank is committed to guiding you through every step. Stop by one of their 2 Salem branches and discover what hometown banking is all about. Town and Country Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 402782.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
Right now at K&H Auto Supply in Salem, get Parts City Conventional Motor Oil, 5 quarts and a microguard filter, just $26.99. Rain-X windshield washer fluid, 2 for $10, and Lucas Fuel Treatment, 2 for $9. Come by today at K&H Auto Supply, your Parts City Auto Parts store here in Salem.
Parts City, yeah, Parts City, Parts City.
At the KSMO studios, 7:37, time for news. Local news brought to you as a courtesy of all of us at KSMO Radio. My name is Stan Stevens. You're listening it in. You're listening to it. What did I say? We're listening it in? I don't think so. We're listening it to on something. KSMO Media. You have AM 1340, FM 95.7. online, KSMOradio.com, KSMO Stream Facebook, KSMO YouTube. Yes, any one of those 5, and you can join us right here for news on KSMO. We got our internet working again late yesterday. Well, I won't say late yesterday, maybe late yesterday morning, and so we've got our streams working again. Thank you, Ben. Appreciate that. And here at KSMO, we've got that news to bring you. Let's get to it without further ado. Moving forward. Salem R80 Board of Education held a special meeting Monday morning at the district administrative offices. The board heard from Matt Patterson from HTK Architects, who was in attendance to offer information on the bids and the bidding process for the FEMA storm shelter, while Billy Cobb, representing Cahill's Construction, was in attendance to answer any questions. After some discussion, the board made the motion to approve the bid from Cahill Construction for the FEMA storm shelter to be built at the upper elementary school. In closed session, the board accepted the resignation of Becca Hayes as the high school physical education instructor and head girls softball coach, Amanda Hanger as the assistant softball coach, Michaela Schaefer as a middle school art instructor, and Kaylee J. as the speech and language pathologist. The board then employed Lexi Wills as a speech-language pathologist and amended Rich Park's contract to 220 days before going back into open session and adjourning. Dent County Commission met Monday morning at the Dent County Courthouse. At the meeting, District 1 Commissioner Wes Mowbray was not in attendance due to a previous commitment. District 2 Commissioner Gary Polk gave the report for District 1 and said grading was going to be done on Dent County roads 6190, 6230, and 6280. He said brush would be cut on County Road 5015, and a truck was going to Springfield to get oil for chip and seal repair. Polk then gave the report for District 2 and stated that grading would be done on Dent County Road 4437, while brush was going to be cut on County Roads 2300, 2620, 2630, 2640, 5280, and 5290. Presiding Commissioner Gary Larson indicated that Sheriff Bob Wells met with the Transportation Director of Royal Oak last Thursday afternoon after the commission meeting to help develop a plan for the larger truck traffic. The meeting was held to hopefully eliminate 90% or more of the large truck traffic from using the county roads. It was also hoped when the county receives and installs their new No Large Truck Traffic International signs that will eliminate even more. Larson stated he would be attending a Merrimack Community Enhancement Corporation meeting this afternoon in St. James. He also reported he continues to work with the insurance adjuster on the insurance claim on the courthouse from the hailstorm. Denton County Clerk Angie Curley said the special election for the Bunker R3 School Board will be held today from 6 a.m. until 7 p.m. as voters from Reynolds, Shannon, and Dent counties will all be voting at the Bunker Firehouse. Voters will need to bring a photo ID with them when they vote. And again, that's only for the Bunker R3 School Board. The next meeting of the Dent County Commission will be Thursday at 9 o'clock, and that meeting will be open to the public. Salem Area Chamber of Commerce Business Expo will be held this Saturday morning from 9 to 11 at 1156 South Main Street in the Chamber parking lot. Many local businesses will have booths available where the public can find out about them, and some will also have free samples of promotional items available. The event is free and open to everyone. An accident did happen Monday morning at 1010 in Crawford County off Route YY on private property. According to the Highway Patrol report, a 2004 Honda 450 being operated by 20-year-old Dawson Hayjack of Steelville was traveling up a steep incline, causing the Honda to roll over. Hayjack suffered serious injuries and was flown to Mercy Hospital in St. Louis. Hayjack was not wearing any safety equipment at the time of the accident. The Honda was left at the scene. And a real quick reminder, don't forget that special waste collection for residential electronics, appliances, tires, and media storage will be this Saturday from 8 to noon at the Brewer Science Building at 2401 Brewer Drive in Rolla. Brewer Science, the City of Rolla, Merrimack Regional Planning Commission, with funding through the Department of Natural Resources and the Ozark River Solid Waste Management District, are partnering on this June 8th collection. It is for residential items only. No materials from businesses will be accepted. It's open to Crawford, Dent, Gasconade, Marys, Phelps, Pulaski, and Washington County residents. And for the first time, media storage, which is your CDs, cassette tapes, VHS tapes, 8-tracks, even records, will be allowed to be collected at the site. Of course, all your appliances, your stoves, your hairdressers, anything with a battery or a cord will be accepted, and they also accept tires. There are charges for TVs or monitors. There's also charges for tires, too, as well, if you want to turn them in. If you have any questions about the fee structure, contact Catherine Hawes at the MRPC offices, 265-2993, extension 110. That's 573-265-2993, extension 110. And her name is Catherine Hawes. If you have questions about the June 8th recycling collection and brewer science. 7:43, sports next after this.
Farming comes with trade-offs. An extra pass means dinner in the cab. An early morning becomes a late night. Unnecessary restrictions turn into headaches. But when you make Enlist herbicides the foundation of your herbicide program, the trade-offs will be in your favor. Effective weed control that's ready to work when you are. Flexible tank mix options and neighbor-friendly applications, all without the need to jump through hoops. See what you'll gain with America's most trusted herbicide system protecting your Enlist E3 soybean fields at Enlist.com.
Throughout the growing season, you're tasked with making tough choices, starting with the seed, reading all that trial data. You even have your neighbors weigh in. And when you do plant that smart decision, how you'll protect it, well, that's an easy choice. The soybean herbicide portfolio from Corteva Agriscience. With products like Sonic Herbicide, you'll be complementing your Enlist system with the soybean residual protection that'll tackle the toughest weed challenges all season long. See how a program approach can help you protect every acre at Corteva.us.
At the KSMO studios, it's now time for sports news right here on KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station. Well, in sports, St. Louis was at Houston last night. Ricky Horton and John Rooney have that report, gentlemen.
With Ricky Horton, I'm John Rooney. Nolan Gorman hit 2 home runs. Alec Burleson hit 1. The Cardinals had a lead going to the bottom of the 8th inning, but a home run tied it by Bregman. A 2-run homer by Yainer Diaz put them ahead. They tacked on 1 more run on an Altuve double. The Astros came back to steal this one from the Cardinals, 7-4.
It was a decent start by Kyle Gibson, who pitched pretty well. Just ran into trouble a couple of different times, but it was not JoJo Romero's night. He gave up 2 home runs in the 8th inning. Very uncharacteristic for him. He just wasn't sharp.
And it was a night where Gibson had his pitching interrupted by a foul ball. Kyle Tucker fouled a ball off his right leg. After a lengthy delay, a walk and a home run got the Astros right back in the game. They were down by 1 and stayed close until they took the lead in the 8th.
It also took Tucker out of the game, and Mason Wynn had his issues physically during the game. We'll see if he plays today.
Game 2 of the series will feature right-hander Andre Palante. We're on the air at 6:15.
All right, guys, and thank you very much. And we'll have that game right here on KSMO Radio. Kansas City was off last night. They'll start a 3-game series against Cleveland this evening. And that is sports news brought to you as a courtesy, as well as local news brought to you as a courtesy of KSMO Radio, your hometown radio source. And right here now, it's time for that daily investment report from the offices of Joe Brand and Leah Nash of Edward Jones. Edward Jones Brokerage, helping people with their investment needs. They have been since way back in 1922. Let them be of assistance to you today. And if you have questions about stocks, bonds, mutual funds, IRAs, CDs, 401ks, treasury bills, municipal bonds, whatever it might be, they can help out. Call 729-3831 or drop by 907 South Pershing. Joe Brand, Leah Nash, Edward Jones, member SIPC, and our daily investment report with our report this morning, Leah Nash. Leah?
This is financial advisor Leah Nash from Edward Jones bringing the daily financial market report. U.S. equities closed mixed today. The Dow closed down 115 points at 38,571. The Nasdaq closed up 94 points at 16,829. The S&P 500 closed up 6 points at 5,283. And in the bond market, 10-year Treasury yields trading at 4.4%, lower by 0.09 percentage points. In commodity markets, Crude oil was down $2.99 at $74 even. And the spot price of gold was up $21 to $2,366.80. In stocks of local interest, Ameren Corporation closed up 40 cents at 73.77. AT&T closed down 21 cents at 18.01. Boeing and Company closed up $6.96 at 184.57. Dollar General closed up $2.65 at 139.56. ExxonMobil closed down $2.81 at 114.45. McDonald's closed up $2.53 at 259.75. Microsoft closed down $1.61 at 413.52. PepsiCo closed down $1.67 at 171.23. Pfizer closed up 65 cents at 29.31. Procter & Gamble closed up 11 cents at 164.65. U.S. Bancorp closed down 82 cents at 39.73. And Walmart closed up 6 cents at 65.82. This has been today's Financial Market Report, brought to you by Edward Jones and financial advisors Joe Brain and Leah Nash. Member SIPC, serving individual investors with personalized attention and financial advice at 907 South Pershing in Salem, Missouri. If you'd like additional information, please stop by or contact us at 573-729-3831. Daily commentary is also located on our website at edwardjones.com.
Thank you, Leah. And don't forget to join us again for our next daily investment report coming your way this afternoon, right around 5:30, 5:35. Or tomorrow morning, 7:40, 7:45, the daily investment report. From the offices of Joe Brand and Leah Nash of Edward Jones, 907 South Pershing. Call 729-3831. Joe Brand, Leah Nash, Edward Jones, member SIPC. At KSMO Radio, we appreciate you being a part of our morning broadcast, and here we've got more good stuff on the way here at KSMO. Good look at our forecast coming up next. Got some rain in the area. We'll tell you all about that next when we return after this break.
Is credit card debt weighing you down? Are you losing sleep at night worrying about how much you owe? Have you ever used one credit card to pay off another credit card, just prolonging the problem? You're not alone. Half of all Americans are dealing with troubling credit card debt. But there is an answer. Zero Debt USA has proven strategies to eliminate that troubling credit card interest and get you out of debt fast. They can often get your monthly payment down to less than half of what you're currently paying. Work with a company that can help. Visit ZeroDebtUSA.com. Again, ZeroDebtUSA.com.
We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and we're here for all of life's wins. Like when you get a new car, or new boat, or new driver, or when your son moves out, but your mom moves in, or you find out you're expecting again, or when one rental property turns into 2, then 20, or you realize they're all in Tornado Alley. Life is full of life events. Make sure you have the right policy for each of life's wins.
A life event could qualify you for a discount. Call me, Willie Strader, your Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance agent, and we will make sure you have the coverage you need.
Angie's List is now Angie, and we've heard a lot of theories about why.
I thought it was an eco move. Fewer words, less paper.
No, it was so you could say it faster.
No, it's to be more iconic.
Must be a tech thing.
But those aren't quite right. It's because now you can compare upfront prices, book a service instantly, and even get your project handled from start to finish.
Sounds easy.
It is, and it makes us so much more than just a list. Get started at Angie.com. That's ANGI, or download the app today.
At KSMO, we'll remind you to head on down to Country Mart today and save on your Country Bob's all-purpose sauce, $2.99 for the bottle. Kentucky Legend Bacon, the 16-ounce size package, $3.98. You can also save, too, on your Bunny hamburger buns, the big 12-count package for $2.19. Stop by, save when you shop today and every single day down at Country Mart. Highway 32, 72 East in Salem. We're here to help you save. At the KSMO studios, it's time for Operation Weather Watch, a complete summary of weather in the region and KSMO listening area. There'll be a chance for some scattered showers this morning with the highest chances south of I-44. Many areas could remain dry, but there could be some couple areas of a little bit heavier rain, which should not have any type of flooding with these little showers that are going to be popping up through the area this morning. Better chances for precipitation and thunder showers will occur overnight. A marginal risk for some severe weather with a few storms producing damaging winds and some hail the size of quarters, but most of that will be off to our west. Localized flooding and lightning could be a concern in the after midnight hours tonight. There will be some areas of heavy rain. I hate to use the term collections of areas of heavy rain because I'm not quite sure it will be, because tonight there could be just a squall line come through. If that does happen, then you get it through one time and it's pretty well done. Otherwise, sometimes you get that training where there's a shower after a shower after a shower after a shower. I'm not quite sure how that's going to approach yet tonight. Now, drier conditions will be around Wednesday through Friday. The pattern change for the weekend could bring a little bit cooler temperatures, and there will be a small chance of getting some weekend rain, more than likely Saturday night into Sunday. Now, ensembles are coming into a better agreement with the overall pattern of that upper level low across the Great Lakes. The areas in the northwest flow aloft would typically allow for systems to slide southeast towards our area, but the front looks to perhaps return north sometime Saturday or Sunday. This, combined with an increasing low-level jet, could bring that rain into our picture, and then again, that would be Saturday night into Sunday. So kind of keep that in mind. Outdoor activities could be a little bit in jeopardy on Sunday morning, but should be okay by Sunday afternoon. We did top about 80 degrees yesterday. 67 was the low. Normal high 82 and normal low 62. Record high 94. That was set back in 1911 and in 1977. The record low of 45 was set in 1945 and in 1946. We had a trace of precipitation yesterday. That's our total for the month. And since January 1st, we've had 27 1/3 inches. 19 1/5 would be normal. Sunrise this morning, 5:42, 8:24 the time of sunset. The extended forecast, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Partly sunny on Saturday, most of the day, 78 degrees for the high, but by the evening, some clouds will roll in. There's a chance of showers, and then possibly thunder showers Saturday night, especially after midnight. So keep that in mind if you are going to be out and about late Saturday night. There could be a little bit of heavier rain. Clouds at a low 61, and a few showers, possibly some thunder showers early Sunday morning, then becoming partly sunny with a high of 80. Partly cloudy Sunday night, low 59, and a lot of sunshine, a very pleasant day come Monday with a high of 78. That local forecast and our current conditions, they're next when we come back.
The Cardinals magazine, the care and quality of its presentation, the thick paper, the glossy photographs, and photographs from Stan Musial to Lou Brock to Jim Edmonds to the present-day players, the Cardinal tradition, the history. It will put you right there in Busch Stadium behind home plate like no other magazine. And it's easy to start a subscription. Just call 314-345-9000 or visit cardinals.com/magazine.
At KSMO Radio 755 at your hometown radio station. Clouds this morning. We may see a little gaps or two of sunshine this afternoon. And we do have a 40% chance of getting some rain this morning. We do still have a few little areas in Dane County that have some shower activity. Again, mostly still, I won't say mostly still. For the most part, still just a little south of Salem. There has been some shower activity come through Bunker. There has been a few showers that have made their way through Lake Spring this morning. Again, these are very isolated hit and miss. So if you're out and about today, you may get a little sprinkle on you. You may get a little light shower. For the most part, it should not last very long. Most of this rain will be out of our area no later than 9 o'clock at what appears to be the latest. Then for tonight, after midnight, for the most part, I won't say totally, but after midnight, we should or could get showers. 70% chance of that. And not just showers, but also the possibility of some thunder boomers. And there could be a little severe weather involved. Then for Wednesday morning, a 3 in 10 chance of lingering light showers, maybe a thunder shower. And that should all be done by noonish. We should have, clear skies by late afternoon. We'll see gradual clearing after the rain is finished. I'm figuring somewhere close to between 11 and 1 o'clock. We'll have a high about 82 degrees. The winds will be moving around to the northwest after tonight when they're still going to be out of the south. And then we're going to have that wind out of the northwest for a little while, at least a couple of days. Wednesday night will be clear at the low of 59 with a light wind. Sunny on Thursday, high of 83 with that northwesterly breeze, 5 to 15, gusting to 20. Clear Thursday night, low of 56. Sunny Friday, high of 82. And clear Friday night with that low of 58. Right now at KSMO Radio, we are 68 degrees. Some areas of Dane County getting a little light sprinkle, a little bit of light rain. Others, not so much right now at KSMO. So keep that in mind. We do have a little bit of a breeze coming at us right now out of the south-southeast at 7. 91% the relative humidity. Pressure 29.73 inches. It's rising at KSMO. And that's going to do it for a look at weather on Operation Weather Watch. Complete summary of weather in the region and KSMO listening area. Brought to you by all of us right here at KSMO, Salem, Missouri. Civic happenings next when we come right back.
Have you seen Town Screen yet? It's one of the most affordable ways to get your message out in the community. With strategically placed vertical screens in numerous locations in Salem, check it out, the Salem United Methodist Church, Dent County Health Center, and the local on 4th Street, just to name a few. Find out more about how you can use Town Screen for everything local. Stop by 800 South Main or call 636-338-1199. Hometown created and maintained Town Screen in Salem.
You can host the best backyard barbecue when you find a professional on Angie to make your backyard the best around. Connect with skilled professionals to get all your home projects done well. Inside to outside, repairs to renovations. Get started on the Angie app or visit Angie.com today. You can do this when you Angie that.
Is the IRS making you feel anxious? Do you have multiple years of unfiled taxes or owe more than $8,000? The tax attorneys at Allies Tax Relief specialize in problems like yours, and they're ready to negotiate your fresh start. Don't go another year fearing the IRS. Allies Tax Relief will stop the IRS from garnishing your wages or levying your bank account. You only pay if you qualify for their services, so why wait? Call 800-280-4184 today. That's 800-280-4184.
At KSMO, it's time right now for a look at our civic record. It is a program of church and civic news and a mention of persons recently deceased. The civic record being brought to you as a courtesy of your friends at Southtown Furniture on Highway 19 South. You know, they've been around since way back in 1922. That's 102 years of service to this community, and they have done a tremendous job of providing outstanding service, selection, and product to our area all these years. If you need bedding, beautiful furnishings, floor covering, appliances, or accessories, the place to go right here in Salem is Southtown Furniture. And you're going to find a selection very, very, very rewarding to you. So head on down that way. Check it out for yourself. Just don't take my word for it. Southtown Furniture in Salem, truly where the bargains are. But hurry in for their memorial sale, which is going on right now. Yep. They have incredible prices on in-stock items that right now you can save big on. You don't want to miss out because it comes to an end Saturday. Your friends at Southtown Furniture, Highway 19 South in Salem, truly where the bargains are. Dr. John James Toon Sr. of Salem, better known as JJ, passed away Friday, May 31st in Rolla at the age of 75. Funeral services for JJ Toon will be at 11 o'clock Wednesday morning at the Salem Christian Church. Burial will be in the Cedar Grove Cemetery. Visitation will be this evening from 5 to 8 o'clock with a Masonic service beginning at 7:30 at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. J.J. Toon is survived by his daughter, Jennifer Fenwick, and husband, Richard of Salem, a son, John Toon Jr. of St. Louis, sisters, Sharon Redmond and husband, Denny, and Becky Merrick, in addition to many, many special friends, neighbors, and loved ones. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made at the Masonic Lodge 225. Envelopes are available, and all the arrangements are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem for Dr. John James, better known as J.J. Toome, whose funeral services will be Wednesday morning at 11 at the Salem Christian Church. Alfred Al Monroe Hukin of Davisville passed away Friday, May 31st at the age of 85. Funeral services for Al Hukin will be at 1 o'clock Wednesday afternoon at the Britton Bennett Funeral Home in Steelville. Visitation will be from 11 until service time Wednesday at the funeral home. Interment will be in the Turnbow Cemetery in Davisville, Missouri. Alfred Al Monroe Hukin is survived by a daughter, Robin Barnett of Davisville, a son, Alfred Freddie Hukin Jr. of Valley Park, Missouri, and companion Deanna, a brother, Robert Hukin of Davisville, sister Judy Gander of Davisville, 2 grandchildren and 4 great-grandchildren. All the arrangements are under the direction of the Britton Bennett Funeral Home of Steelville for Alfred Al Monroe Hukin, whose funeral services will be Wednesday at 1 at the Britton Bennett Funeral Home in Steelville. Carol Ann Hayes of Rolla passed away in Rolla at the age of 77 on Sunday. Funeral services for Carol Ann Hayes will be at noon Friday at the Wilson Mortuary Salem Chapel, with visitation from 10 until service time Friday at the chapel. Burial will be in the Crossville Cemetery in Bunker. Carol Ann Hayes is survived by her husband Clyde Hayes of Rolla, son Mark Hayes and wife Lanny of Bolivar, daughter Shelley Turner and husband Aaron of California, sister Kathy Kreider of Rolla, 2 granddaughters, and extended family and friends. Memorials may be made at the Crossville Cemetery. Envelopes are available, and all the arrangements are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem for Carol Ann Hayes, whose funeral services will be Friday afternoon at noon at the Wilson Mortuary Salem Chapel. Michael Barnes of Rolla passed away Thursday, May 30th. Funeral services for Michael Barnes will be held on Saturday afternoon at 2 at the James and Gar Chapel of Rolla, with visitation starting at 11 until service time, also the James and Gar Chapel in Rolla on Saturday. Burial will be at the Ozark Memorial Gardens in Rolla. Michael Barnes is survived by his wife Jackie Barnes of Rolla, mother Ruth Naomi Barnes of Rolla, children Christina Bradshaw of Lee's Summit and husband Corey, Lori Woods of Rolla and husband Brad, and Scott Barnes of Rolla and wife Brandy. Sisters Beverly Stewart of Rolla, Patty Howlett of Rolla and husband Clay, brothers Mark Barnes of Rolla, and Kenny Barnes of Rolla and wife Lisa, plus 4 grandchildren and a host of nieces, nephews, and friends. Memorials may be made at the Mount Zion Baptist Church. Cards are available, and all the arrangements are under the direction of the James and Gar Mortuary of Rolla for Michael Barnes, whose funeral services will be Saturday at 2 at the James and Gar Chapel in Rolla. More of our Civic Record next when we come right back.
A Memorial Week sale is going on right now until June 8th at Southtown Furniture on Highway 19 South in Salem. We have a big price reduction on all furniture and mattresses that are in stock. Don't miss this big Memorial Week sale. It's going on right now at Southtown Furniture, ending June the 8th. Southtown Furniture, where they've been serving the smart shopper since 1922 at 1601 South Highway 19. It's where the bargains are.
Continuing with our Civic Record, a real quick reminder, the Salem Public Library has a collection box. If you have an old damaged or soiled American flag or torn or ripped up that you would like to have retired, this is a great way to do it. You can leave the flag there just by this Saturday, and then the library will take the flags in need of retirement to the American Legion, post number 99. At the Legion, they will properly dispose of those flags in accordance with the U.S. Flag Code. Again, there's a collection box for old, soiled, damaged, ripped, or torn American flags. If you'd like to have them retired, you can drop them off there at the Salem Public Library. There's going to be a vacation Bible school going on this week over at the Walking Faith Ministries, and you're invited. They have dinner at 5:30 nightly, and the bus ministry is available as well. You can have a ride. 573-453-4993. Call that bus ministry to get a ride to the vacation Bible school at the Walking Faith Ministries on Highway 19 North. It's at 5:30 every night, and the simple way of saying this is that they're celebrating scuba diving into friendship with God. That's going on. Their vacation Bible school starts at 5:30 nightly out at the Walking Faith Ministries, Highway 19 North, just past the Northwood R4 School. Salem Creative Arts Center will be holding a Farm Days Paint and Sip with Danielle Norris this Friday, 6:30 to 8:30. Grab your favorite beverage and best gal pal and head on out for a cute farm painting. It's always a lot of fun. The artist will take you step by step through the entire process. It'll be a hee-haw of a good time. At least 6 people need to sign up for the class to be held. It'll be limited to 20 attendees. The cost is $25 per person. All supplies are provided. To register, go to the SACMO website and find the Programs tab. Find the Creative Arts Center and click to register for the class. Registrations online are on a first-come, first-served basis. At the Walking Faith Ministries on Saturday, the 15th, it'll be the Mark Mathis family and Vintage Sound performing. You're welcome to come on out. Starts at 4 o'clock that afternoon. It'll be a fish fry and singing at the Walking Faith Ministries. Bring your lawn chairs and enjoy. Again, the Mark Mathis family and Vintage Sound performing at the Walking Faith Ministries on Saturday, June 15th at 4 o'clock. The Jadwin Volunteer Fire Department Fundraiser Family Fun Day will be held on Saturday from 2 until 7 at the Jason Place Campground on Route KK right down there near Acres Ferry. They'll have all kinds of neat stuff down there. All-day admission is by donation. They'll have bounce houses, carnival games, truck tours of the fire department. Also, they'll have fire safety courses, obstacle courses, good stuff, volleyball tournaments, burgers and dogs by donation, electrical safety by Intercounty Electric. They'll have firefighter competitions, popcorn, cotton candy, snow cones, all kinds of neat stuff, a silent auction, a live auction, and the pool will be open. The Jason Place Campground with the Jadwin Volunteer Fire Department Fundraiser Family Fun Day will be held this Saturday, 2 until 7. For more information, contact Kaylin Inman at 573-355-7023. At the Salem Nutrition site today, they'll be serving up meatloaf, roll, potatoes and carrots, fruit salad, and milk. The Salem Nutrition site's located inside the Salem Senior Center at 604 North McGrath Lane. Everybody, all ages, anyone is welcome to come and have lunch, young or old. If you happen to be under the age of 60, the cost of your meal is $7. If you're 60 and above, suggested contributions $5. Remember, lunch is served from 11 to 12:30, and they do have a soup and salad bar that they start serving at 10:30. You're more than welcome to come on out and be a part of the great meal at the Salem Nutrition site, where today it's going to be meatloaf, roll, potatoes and carrots, fruit salad and milk. And if you have any questions, call 729-2373, 729-2373. And don't forget that the menu can change without notice. And there you have it, a look at our Civic Record. It's a program of church and civic news and a mention of persons recently deceased. The Civic Record brought to you as a courtesy of your friends right here at KSMO and your friends at Southtown. Southtown Furniture on Highway 19 South. And, of course, they're open 6 days a week for your convenience, Monday through Saturday. Stop by, browse at 1601 South Highway 19. Call us 729-3422 or let your fingers do the browsing on your browser on your computer or phone. Go to SouthtownFurnitureSalem.com. Southtown Furniture, it is where the bargains are. At KSMO Radio, it's 12 minutes after 8 o'clock. It's Tuesday. Got Cards Baseball 6:15 tonight right here on KSMO Radio, so I hope you'll be around for that. Cardinals kind of lost one last night. Well, they actually did lose the game, but they had the lead most of the game till the 8th inning and kind of coughed it up. So anyway, let's see if they can straighten that back out tonight. 6:15 pregame show, 7:10 game time. Cardinals and Houston. Give it here, KSMO Radio, on this Tuesday, June the 4th.
The Salem Area Chamber of Commerce is sponsoring a live music festival June 22nd at the Dent County Commons, featuring Salem's very own Devin Sutterfield. He'll be opening for the Crow Boys out of New Orleans. It's a night you don't want to miss. Tickets are $30 a person and available at the Salem Chamber office or at the gate.
The simple truth hurts. It's not so simple, is it?
Gates open at 6 o'clock at the Dent County Commons in Salem, and there'll be food trucks, vendors, DJ music afterwards, and a beer garden. It's Devin Sutterfield opening for the Crow Boys June 22nd. Get your tickets now. This ad is paid for by the Dent County Tourism tax dollars.
Who doesn't love pizza, cold beer, and something sweet for dessert? Unfortunately, your liver doesn't. Liver stress can cause low energy, restless sleep, and an expanding waistline. Protect your liver and get a daily detox with Active Liver from New Nordic. Available in tablet or delicious gummy, Active Liver's high-quality ingredients, like milk thistle and turmeric extracts, are proven to keep your liver healthy and you feeling your best. Find Active Liver online at Amazon, Walmart.com, or NewNordicUSA.com, or in stores at your local CVS.
Angie's List is now Angie, and we've heard a lot of theories about why.
I thought it was an eco move. Fewer words, less paper.
No, it was so you could say it faster.
No, it's to be more iconic.
Must be a tech thing.
But those aren't quite right. It's because now you can compare upfront prices, book a service instantly, and even get your project handled from start to finish.
Sounds easy.
It is, and it makes us so much more than just a list. Get started at Angie.com. That's ANGI, or download the app today.
Drive the Feed Kids is a year-round effort by the agricultural community in Missouri to make a difference in the fight against hunger in our state. The Drive the Feed Kids kicks off in January with the 4-H Feeding Missouri campaign and continues with Hogs for Hunger. The effort culminates in August at the Missouri State Fair with FFA Food Insecurity Service Day and other packing events. Visit mofarmerscare.com/drive to learn more and join the effort. That's mofarmerscare.com/drive.
Missouri Net News, I'm Marshall Griffin. A report from the Federal Reserve Bank of St. Louis finds that younger families experienced significant gains in median wealth in 2022. In older millennials, it was 37% above expectations, while younger millennials and older Gen Zers was 39% above expectations. Anna Hernandez-Kent explains the data to Missouri Net.
Every year that we get this data, it comes out every 3 years. It's the best data that we have on wealth. We're able to update our predictions, our models. And what we found was the latest data that came out, 2022 is the year. We found that they're actually ahead of where we would expect them to be.
Several factors contributed to the gains, including the surge in housing prices, the stock market performance, and increased savings and investments. Because 2022 is the most recent data, it's unclear if the significant wealth gains will continue. Missouri takes its case to court against the Biden administration's student loan plan. Elisa Nelson reports.
A federal judge in St. Louis is considering arguments in Missouri versus Biden, whether President Joe Biden's administration went too far in canceling student loan debt without the approval of Congress. Missouri Attorney General Andrew Bailey is suing the Biden administration because he argues Biden is sidestepping the Constitution by, quote, saddling working Missourians with $500 billion in college debt, unquote. Bailey cites a 2023 U.S. Supreme Court ruling striking down a Biden administration attempt to forgive student loan debt. Biden says his administration has, quote, taken the most significant action to provide student debt relief ever in the history of this country, unquote. The Biden rule Missouri is working to block is scheduled to begin on July 1st. Elisa Nelson, Missouri Net.
And Missouri is home to nearly 52,000 miles of rivers, and the public is being asked to help clean them up this month. The group Missouri Stream Team is organizing the events. Visit Missouri Stream Team's online calendar for information on cleanups and other related events. This is Missouri Net.
Childhood should be the happiest time of life. But for many children living in poverty with blindness, facial deformities, and other crippling conditions, it's riddled with pain, rejection, shame, and isolation. At Mercy Ships, we're answering the cries of some of the world's most forgotten children and adults through free, life-changing surgeries that turn despair into hope. These once heartbroken boys and girls, and many men and women too, are now restored, accepted, and on their way to new lives full of opportunity and joy. No one can change the world on their own, but with God's help, we can transform it by restoring hope to one person, one child at a time. Volunteers from your community and around the globe, or joining Mercy Ships to bring life-changing healing and hope to the forgotten poor. To learn how you too can help change the world one child at a time, go to mercyships.org today.
A lawsuit challenges the constitutionality of a Missouri law requiring secrecy in court filings. Anthony Morabith reports.
The law requires the redaction of all witnesses and victim names in court records, even for public officials and victims who have died. The lawsuit filed by the Missouri Broadcasters Association asks for the courts to overturn the law that was passed during the 2023 legislative session, citing concerns about transparency in media reporting on court proceedings. According to a Missouri Independent report, the association argues that the law violates the Constitution's requirement for open courts and the First Amendment free speech protections in the U.S. Constitution.
A man has been arrested in southwest Missouri's Branson for falsely impersonating a law enforcement officer. The man who was arrested Saturday told people he was a U.S. Marshal looking for someone. According to KYTV in Springfield, he had a phone charger that he was going to use to, quote, hog-tie people. He also had an arrest warrant for assault in the Springfield area. You can find news online anytime at MissouriNet.com. This is Missouri Net.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
It's Murray AC month at K&H Auto Supply in Salem, when you get up to a $100 gift card after a rebate with a purchase of an AC compressor, accumulator dryer, expansion device, and condenser. See the store for the details. Check out the Murray AC month savings going on now at K&H Auto Supply.
Parts City, yeah, Parts City, Parts City.
Let's take a look at Salem Nutrition Center's menu for today. They're going to have meatloaf along with roll, potatoes, and carrots, fruit salad, and milk. And that meal will be for lunch today from 11 to 12:30. Everybody, all ages, anyone is welcome to come and have lunch over at the Salem Nutrition site inside the Salem Senior Center at 604 North McGrath Lane. Suggested contribution, $5 if you're 60 and above, $7 if you're under the age of 60. And don't forget lunches from 11 to 12:30 with soup and salad bar beginning at 10:30. Get that menu today: meatloaf, roll, potatoes with carrots, fruit salad, and milk. And don't forget that the menu can change without notice. If you have any questions, call 729-2373. That's our Salem Nutrition Center's menu right here on KSMO Radio. We've got AP News and Sports on Missouri Net on the way. Keep it here, KSMO, Salem, Missouri.
St. Louis Cardinals baseball. Over the years, it has meant the Gas House Gang, Stan the Man, Lou Brock, Bob Gibson, the Wizard, Big Mac, Yachty, Waino, and Pujols. All those names, and they provided so many memories. St. Louis Cardinals baseball, most importantly, has meant championship baseball. We'll be describing every play right here on the Cardinals Radio Network, powered by Gray Bar. Cardinal baseball on your Ozark sports leader, KSMO.
Angie's List is now Angie, and we've heard a lot of theories about why.
I thought it was an eco move. Fewer words, less paper.
No, it was so you could say it faster.
No, it's to be more iconic.
Must be a tech thing.
But those aren't quite right. It's because now you can compare upfront prices, book a service instantly, and even get your project handled from start to finish.
Sounds easy.
It is, and it makes us so much more than just a list. Get started at Angie.com. That's ANGI, or download the app today.
More variety, less repetition. KSMO, Salem.
This is AP News. I'm Rita Foley. Hunter Biden's gun trial is likely to dredge up some painful memories. Opening statements today. The AP's Jennifer King.
It took just one day to seat a jury for Hunter Biden's federal gun case. President Biden's son is charged with 3 felonies stemming from a 2018 firearm purchase during a time when, according to his memoir, he was addicted to crack.
The judge dismissed prospective jurors who indicated that they would have trouble being fair and impartial because of their views about the Bidens.
The AP's Michael Konzelman reports from Wilmington, Delaware.
On the main jury, there are 6 men and 6 women, and then 4 women are among the alternates. They will hear opening statements from attorneys in the case. The first witness is expected to be an FBI agent.
Some prospective jurors were dismissed because they knew the Biden family personally. One who was sent home said she didn't know whether she could be impartial because of the opinion she had formed about Hunter Biden based on media reports. I'm Jennifer King.
Pro-Palestinian protesters set up an encampment in front of Los Angeles City Hall last night. Police said they were monitoring the demonstration. Fire crews will be on alert. Forecasters are warning of fiercely high temperatures in California, Nevada, and Arizona. The National Weather Service's Mark Chenard.
It really starts picking up today, but then really peaks in that Wednesday to Friday time frame across the West. And we're looking at high temperatures, well in the 90s and 100s, well above average for the time of year. Some spots, as much as 10 to 20 degrees above average.
Today, President Biden's expected to sign an executive order limiting asylum requests at the U.S.-Mexico border. Questions remain, though, like how much cooperation the U.S. would need from Mexico to make this work. Gas prices are still falling. Gas is $3.52 a gallon this morning. That's down about 6 cents in a week, down 3 cents from a year ago. Prices are highest in the West, lowest in the South. This is AP News. Former President Trump and President Biden are on the ballot in primary states today.
Donald Trump's name appearing on the ballot today for the first time since his historic conviction of felony crimes, as a handful of states hold the last Republican presidential primary contest of 2024. The former president on the ballot in contests in Montana, New Jersey, and New Mexico. President Biden, the presumptive Democratic nominee, will compete in Democratic primaries in the same states, plus the primary in Washington, D.C., and one in South Dakota. Republicans in D.C. already held a party primary run in March, and in South Dakota, the GOP presidential primary was canceled because Trump was uncontested. Voters will also cast ballots in primary races for federal, state, and local offices in those states. I'm Julie Walker.
And I'm Rita Foley, AP News.
The 3-2. And that's hit high. That's hit deep to left field. That's hit out of here. A gunner for Ivan Herrera.
Kick off your summer at Busch Stadium with the Cardinals and the Rockies. June 7th through the 9th, there are great giveaways all weekend long. On Friday night, fans will upgrade their style by taking home a stadium-exclusive all-over print shirt presented by Coca-Cola and Walmart. And Saturday is Larry Walker Bobblehead Day, courtesy of the Shane Company. Sunday wraps up the series and is all about the kids. That day, kids will take home their own neon Cardinals jersey, thanks to Haichu. Plus, stay after the game for Haichu Kids Run the Bases. That's June 7th through the 9th, the Cardinals and the Rockies. Great seats remain. Get tickets at cardinals.com/promotions.
This is Ivan Herrera, St. Louis Cardinals for the Lou.
Missouri Net Sports is brought to you by the Missouri Coalition for Roadway Safety. Remember, large trucks and buses need more room to maneuver, so respect the load and share the road. This message brought to you by Show Me Zero.
Missouri Net Sports, I'm Bill Pollock. After the Cardinals bullpen did such a great job Sunday night in Philly, JoJo Romero had a hiccup in the 8th inning. He gave up 2 homers, 4 runs, 3 earned, and the Cardinals lost to the Astros 7-4. Ali Marmol agrees it was just one of those nights.
Bullpen's been really good. Some of these guys are going to have nights like that, and you can't blame them for it. They've competed extremely well. JoJo's been really good for us. He's had a tough night, but Bregman got him, and then Diaz got him some balls over the plate.
Alec Burleson homered off Justin Verlander. Nolan Gorman went deep twice off the future Hall of Famer, giving him 13 on the year.
It's cool because, I grew up watching him play and pitch and stuff, and obviously he's had a tremendous career and Hall of Famer, so it's obviously pretty cool to be able to do it off him. He's a great pitcher still.
The Cardinals have dropped 3 out of 4. The Athletic is reporting the Cardinals are looking at adding another starting pitcher. Could we see Mets pitcher Jose Quintana back in St. Louis? In 2022, he pitched well in 12 starts, having an ERA of 2.01, and he pitched 5 1/3 scoreless innings in Game 1 of that Phillies playoff series that year. The D2 World Series run is over for the Central Missouri Mules. They dropped both games in Cary, North Carolina, losing yesterday 4-3 to Indiana of Pennsylvania. The number 1 seeded Mules, who made their 20th appearance at the World Series, see it cut short. They finished their season 52-10. It's also the end of a long broadcast career for the voice of the Mules, Bob Jackson, who's been in Warrensburg since 1981. This was his 64th World Series game.
For my final time, I want to say thank you so much for listening to Mules Baseball on the UCM Sports Radio Network. Good afternoon.
Boy, what a long run. The Chiefs continuing their final week of voluntary organized team activities. Bill Pollock, Missouri Net Sports.
The Missouri Department of Health and Senior Services needs your help building a safer environment for older adults and adults with disabilities. Some forms of abuse, such as financial exploitation, neglect, and bullying, are often overlooked. If you believe someone is experiencing abuse, call Missouri's Adult Abuse and Neglect Hotline at 800-392-0210 or report online at health.mo.gov/abuse. Together we can stop adult abuse. It's a crime.
Eyes on the road, hands on the wheel, safely drive that automobile. Eyes on the road, hands on the wheel. Safely drive that automobile. Eyes on the road, hands on the wheel. Eyes on the road, hands on the wheel.
What's the fastest way for you to get yourself up to date on the latest in news, sports, weather, and obituaries that costs you absolutely nothing? It's Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dane County now for over 20 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they're available in over 30-plus locations in Salem and in Bunker. Your World Today. Pick one up every weekday. They're free.
Whether you own a local business or a global one, you know that these days, generating growth is a challenge. By teaming with Bank of America, you'll not just stay ahead of the curve, you'll move it. With access to experts, award-winning insights, and business solutions so powerful, you'll make every move matter, locally and globally. Visit bankofamerica.com/banking for business to learn more. What would you like the power to do? Copyright 2024 Bank of America N.A.
At the KSMO Studios, day 29 at your hometown radio station. And it's time for a look at weather brought to you by friends at Philmar. Have their Customer Appreciation Day this Thursday. Hope you can make it out there and check that out. That'll be this Thursday out at Philmar here at Salem at the corner of 19 and Franklin. Well, we had a little shower activity roll through. Some areas got a little wet. Some areas didn't get anything. And we still will maybe have still a little bit of a lingering light little shower up in parts of especially eastern Dane County, maybe northeastern Dane County, but that's about it. Looks like it's about through all the way, though I won't rule out still a little stray sprinkle or a little light shower yet still in parts of central Dane County. But again, all moving its way to the northeast and eventually be out of our area. And then we should have a little break in the rain till, I would have to almost venture to say, till tonight. Now, we might have something pop up this afternoon. Don't really think we will until maybe late this afternoon, if at all. But the way it looks right now, doesn't look like anything till probably tonight. So we'll have a lot of clouds, though, off and on through the day. We'll have a peak or two of sunshine and a high of 80 with southerly winds 5 to 10 and gusting to 15. Then tonight, especially after midnight, good chance of showers and thunder showers. 70% chance of that happening. And there could be a low of 64 degrees or so with a south wind. For Wednesday morning, we have still a chance of showers, possibly a thunderstorm, more likely just shower activity. We'll have clouds through mid-morning. Eventually, we'll have sunshine by the afternoon, 82 for a high, with a 30% chance of morning showers. Clear Wednesday night, low of 59 with light winds. Sunny Thursday, high of 83. Clear Thursday night, 56 for the low, and sunny Friday, High of 82 currently here at KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station. We have a temperature reading of 68 degrees, almost 69 degrees here at KSMO Radio. Matter of fact, again, it just did again. As soon as I say 69, it should be 69, and it is 69. 8-mile-an-hour winds are out of the south, 90% relative humidity, and the 29.73 inches of pressure is going up at KSMO. Now look at weather, brought to you by Philmart right here in Salem at the corner of 19 and Franklin, where Customer Appreciation Day is Thursday.
Many people start out their day with a great cup of coffee from Philmart. But did you know they also have cappuccinos and vanilla and mocha frappes? You can even get ice-cold Starbucks frappuccinos in a variety of flavors. And don't forget about the delicious biscuits and gravy in 2 sizes, small and large, until 11 o'clock every morning. What a way to start your day. Philmart, more than just a convenience store, at the corner of Highway 19 in Franklin, open 7 days a week.
At the KSMO studios, it's time for the Brownfield, Missouri Report. It's agribusiness news right here on KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station, and courtesy of your friends at KSMO Salem, Missouri.
I'm Kara Hart with Ag News on Brownfield. Add bushels to your crop this summer with Full Scale from Helena. Learn more on the FieldLink podcast or ask your Helena representative. A sales representative with Beck's Hybrids says the corn in northeast Missouri is variable. Clarissa Cawthorn tells Brownfield,
You've got corn that is to D5, D4, so to the knee, and then some that is just now coming out of the ground and being planted for the first time.
She says warm days and sunshine would help the corn, and corn does well in Missouri planted until June 10th. Cawthorn says the optimal soybean planting window is wider.
You may not have the yield that some of those guys that planted in April, but you may end up depending on our rain patterns. But I wouldn't give up hope on a crop whatsoever on either corn or soybeans yet.
USDA says Missouri's corn condition rating is 66% good to excellent. Planting is 93% complete with 81% of the corn crop emerged. Soybean planting 68% complete with 52% of the crop emerged. Missouri's cotton crop planting is almost complete with 1% of cotton squaring and conditions rated 66% good. Rice planting is 93% complete with conditions rated 73% good to excellent. Winter wheat harvest is 5% complete with conditions rated 68% good to excellent. U.S. Ag Secretary Tom Vilsack says new measures by his agency will increase market transparency and fairness for livestock and poultry producers.
We do see it as an effort to continue to make sure that this is a balanced relationship between producer and processor.
Vilsack says a new proposed rule under the Packers and Stockyards Act would improve poultry grower payment systems and address abuses producers have experienced in the past. Vilsack says the Ag Marketing Service is also testing new tools with stakeholders in the cattle industry. The dashboard is expected to be made public, available this summer. Continual improvement in the quality of beef. Brownfield's Megan Grebner has more from the National Cattlemen's Beef Association's Young Cattlemen Conference.
NCBA executive chef Dagan Lynn has worked with beef for more than 30 years. He says quality matters, especially as consumers have struggled with higher grocery bills.
Beef keeps getting better and better. Better genetics, better handling of the product. The dry aging, we've been doing a little bit of testing in that piece. From nose to tail, the animal lives a pretty healthy life, and it really reflects in the product itself.
But he tells Brownfield high-quality beef doesn't have to break the bank.
Maybe it's a 5-pound roast, cook that roast, and then we have a lot of recipes to just change it from maybe Mexican one night, maybe, the next night is going to be Asian, and stretch the dollar a little bit further.
From Dakota Dunes, South Dakota, I'm Megan Grebner for Brownfield.
Thanks, Megan. I'm Kara Hart for Brownfield.
Can you imagine what it must be like to have nowhere to turn as a young teen? This happens when parents struggle with addiction, may be incarcerated, or unable to care for their child. And it's devastating. This is why HALO exists. Halo provides housing, healing, and education to kids who need it the most. Halo is the foundation of a family for children without one, surrounding them with support, meeting their basic needs, and helping them set and reach their goals. But Halo cannot do this work alone. With your support, homeless youth are given a chance at a better life, a chance that they deserve. Consider a gift to Halo to make a difference in the life of a child in need. Go to haloworldwide.org today. Make a gift now to make an impact. That's haloworldwide.org. haloworldwide.org.
Angie's List is now Angie, and we've heard a lot of theories about why.
I thought it was an eco move. Fewer words, less paper.
No, it was so you could say it faster.
No, it's to be more iconic.
Must be a tech thing. But those aren't quite right. It's because now you can compare upfront prices, book a service instantly, and even get your project handled from start to finish.
Sounds easy.
It is, and it makes us so much more than just a list. Get started at Angie.com. That's ANGI, or download the app today.
Every day, the people in America's hospitals and health systems save lives and perform medical miracles. They bring talent, skill, and heart to the work they do and the patients they help. This year, to celebrate National Hospital Week, we want to thank you for trusting us with your care.
Hi, I'm Laura Kaiser, President and CEO of SSM Health. Headquartered in St. Louis, Missouri, we are privileged to serve in communities throughout the Midwest. From wellness visits to advanced life-saving treatment, our team is dedicated to ensuring every person receives the high-quality care they need to thrive. Thank you for trusting us to care for you and your loved ones.
Through specialized care like burn units and emergency surgeries, medical research that develops treatments and cures for diseases like diabetes and cancer, cutting-edge technology from telemedicine to remote patient monitoring, and programs that help you live healthier, we're the place helping you 24/7. We're here to help, here for health, and here for you.
Are you looking for a better way to sell farm, construction, or fleet equipment? Purple Wave Auction takes the hassle out of selling heavy equipment. Our experienced auction professionals make the entire process easy, and will market each asset not just to our enormous equipment buying community, but specifically to the right bidders who are eager to purchase your specific assets. We'll handle the paperwork and payments so you can get back to running your business. Join the growing list of happy sellers who don't just sell but succeed with Purple Wave Auction. Straight, simple, sold.
Whether it's your phone, computer, or television, too much screen time can have a serious impact on your eyes, causing eye strain, nearsightedness, fatigue, and even headaches. Now, protecting your eyes is easier than ever with new Nordics Blueberry Eye Supplements. Specifically formulated to improve eye health, new Nordics Blueberry Supplements not only protect your eyes, but help improve night vision as well as relieve and minimize eye fatigue and damage caused by digital devices. Search Blueberry Eye Supplements on Amazon or newnordicusa.com.
At the KSMO studios, it's 8:39. It's your hometown radio source. And again, there have been a few isolated little showers that have come through Dent County. There's still a few little pop-ups out there. So I mentioned mostly off in Dent County now, off in the northwest or northeastern corner. A little one still out northwestern corner just past Lake Spring. And another one kind of coming into western Dent County right at the Texas County line near Sherrill. So a little bit of some still pop-up showers out there. For the most part, though, not too many of them left in Dent County at all. A lot of them are still in Phelps County and also Pulaski County off to our west and to our north. A lot of shower activity off to the north. As a matter of fact, up toward Jeff City and Columbia, they've been getting hit with a pretty good rain this morning. A little bit different than our patchy rain. There's a pretty consistent rain, though it is continuing to pull off to the northeast. All righty, here at KSMO Radio, we appreciate you joining us on your Tuesday morning. It is the 4th day of June. We hope you're going to have a fantastic day today. It is going to be pretty much overcast most of the day.